What motivates you to get out of bed in the morning and go to work? Why do you consistently work 10 to 12-hour days? One of the great debates amongst managers is to understand what truly motivates employees to engage and perform at a high level. Instinctively, managers believe that money and title are the two dangling carrots on the string. However, the authors of the article I'm presenting here today, entitled Inner Work Life, Understanding the Subtext of Business Performance, think otherwise. The authors believe that managers fail to comprehend the connection between inner work life and performance. Now, what is inner work life? Inner work life is this consistent interplay of perceptions, emotions, and motivations. Let me define this for you. Perception: finding meaning and value in the work, yourself, the team, the organization. Emotions: elation over a particular success or anger over an obstacle. And the last, motivation: to grasp what needs to be done and your drive to do it at any given time. Put this all together, this matters to performance. How creative people will think, how productive they will be, how much commitment they will show to their work, and how collegial they will be. And many of the events shape our inner work life are directly or indirectly affected by managers. Now, the gap occurs when managers dismiss the emotions and perceptions of their employees and only consider their own frame of reference, or pretty much believing that the world revolves around their way of thinking. So, effective management prevents miscommunication by being alert to both their frame of reference and those of others. And the authors of the article give two examples of effective managers. Managers who enable people to move forward in their work. Two, managers who treat people decently as human beings. But first, these are people who allow them to make progress in their work. They're part of something larger. Well, these are some tips they can help them do that. Providing direct help versus hindrance. Two, providing adequate resources and time versus inadequate resources or unnecessary time pressures. And the third, which is most important, reacting to successes and failures with a learning orientation versus a purely evaluating orientation. The second one is treating employees as human beings. In other words, human beings don't want to be the recipients of canned speeches for efforts, lauding their efforts on mundane tasks. Effective recognition via clear communication leads to positive emotions, which leads to self-propelled motivation, which leads to high performance. So, in closing, overall, this article presents convincing evidence that managers who employ effective interpersonal communication skills foster a positive inner work life for their employees. The author's research demonstrates that good managers acknowledge multiple frames of reference and anticipate problems. When a manager can abandon the obstacles that arise in interpersonal communication, he or she can understand and satisfy a human's most basic needs, thus shaping a positive inner work life for their employees. Thank you.